You are curious. Curious enough to have opened a mail by a complete stranger, not knowing what you'll find inside. At first you must have thought that it's some sort of mistake. Your name written on it, and my name, which you do not recognize. I'm Michael, by the way, and I'm not going to reveal more than that, because I don't think you should know about my identity just yet, if ever. And now that you're hearing this, straight out from a USB key, you feel intrigued. Maybe a little bit scared. I hope you're listening to this with headphones or earphones, because you are the solely receiver of this. No one else can know about this. It is something secret. And I don't really want somebody else to know about this. Should you be scared? That's what you're asking yourself, as your heart is pounding a little bit. Maybe slightly anxious to hear the foreign voice of a stranger talking to you. Should I be completely honest? I do not know who you are, but somebody else does, and I sent out this invitation on his behalf. So this is not a mistake, no matter what you think, eh? And I know that my words might not mean anything to you. In fact, they might just make you shake. But you're not in any harm's way with this. This is not a threat. This is not a menace. This is me handing out a particular kind of invitation to our place. I don't know if you have recognized the emblem that you found on the envelope. The red dragonfly, or also called the nomad. Let's put it this way. Our house, our organization, is as prestigious as it is secretive. So if you haven't put on your headphones yet, I kindly ask you to do so now, before I continue. Because no one else has to hear about this. I'll just assume that you have put them on, and I'm gonna trust you. I would like to insist first, do not feel paranoid. Do not look over your shoulder. There's no one outside of your window spying on you, observing you. There's no one. This is a mere reconnection from someone of your past that wants to invite you to his place. The Red Dragonfly is an organization that works in many different kind of branches. I won't get into the details of that, because much of it can't be disclosed to the public. But one thing you can be sure of is that those that do know about us are special people. People that were invited. And among these people, most of them are elite of society, rich people. People with power, control, might, opportunities. I do not know the reasons why he is so interested in you to the point to have handed out an invitation like this to his palace. But if he did so, that means that you've pinched his attention. and thinks that there is some kind of talent inside of you, that you have great qualities that he would like to get to know better. I tell you right now, you are completely free not to accept this invitation until you do not confirm to join. You can pretend as if this USB key has never arrived, as if this audio has never happened. But if you do decide, in fact, to join, I must inform you that there will be no going back. This meeting is so secluded, and nobody can know about it. Nobody. Ever. The Red Dragonfly organizes a masquerade once a year, where we invite all of our most prominent clients, some of the most famous artists in the world, a few of the richest company owners of the globe. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a VIP access to a masquerade. The next masquerade's deadline is almost due. In fact, it's going to happen this Friday night. This audio is an official invitation for you to come and join us. You must be thinking that I am crazy, that I am some kind of stalker, that I am not reliable, that I am dangerous. Maybe you even want to call the police, but you do not know who I am. My identity is unrevealed, and I really wish and would appreciate you to believe when I say that you are safe. The masquerade will be a one-of-a-kind event. Although it happens every year, nobody speaks about it. Not before, not after. Nobody takes off the masks while being in the lobby, while being in the ballroom. The identities must stay hidden of every single person that is there. And that is imperative. What would you gain from coming to this event? Well, first and foremost, you would make my friend very happy. He's the host of the Red Dragonfly. He's the one who controls everything. And then, the most important thing is that if he likes you, if he thinks that you have the talent that he thinks you have, he can open you up doors that other people can only dream to see in their lives. He can open them for you. You have no idea what kind of contacts that there will be that night. If you are as charming as he thinks you are, you probably will have a very successful future in front of you. But that will be only if you accept the invitation. No harm will come to you. You have time to think about it. You can check our website, which is linked at that adhesive on the USB key. You enter that link and you will find photos of the palace. You will find some very cryptic information about the Red Dragonfly. And you can make yourself an idea about who we are. You have a few hours to think about it, and then we'll need to know whether you'll join or not. Because if you won't, we will have to find someone else to take your place. Now, would you want that? Do you trust me? I can only tell you that this is the opportunity of a lifetime. If you should decide to reject my invitation, you do not need to do anything else. You do not need to worry. I'm not going to come searching for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? The red dragonfly has no time to waste on people that are not interested. On the other hand, if you're intrigued enough to actually join us, then you'll not need to do anything else than to wait. You'll get something else delivered at your doorstep with further instructions. The only last thing that I'm going to say is that time is everything. You'll have only tonight to decide, till 2 o'clock in the morning. You have to decide whether you want to come or not on Friday night. If you decide that you would want not to miss this opportunity, all you need to do is to enter the website, check it out, take your time, and then you will simply click on the voice that says invitation. And once you click on invitation, you will be asked for the PIN code. The PIN code can be found in the text file that was added in the USB key with this audio. And once you're inside, you will have to do nothing else than to click on I want. Once you'll have clicked on I want, we'll get notified, and in that moment, we'll send you further instructions with our private courier, who will deliver the next pack very, very soon. So that is all that I had to say. The decision is yours. Can you see me? Everything's dark. Do you hear the sound of the rain faintly in the background? So soothing, isn't it? Don't you think that sound is the most amplified sense once you can't see anything, when everything's pitch black? It almost seems like you could almost hear an ant crawling on the floor. A whisper from the house beside you. The other senses do not have that kind of amplification. I know what you're thinking. You would like to see me. You would want to know how I look. My face, my visage, the lines that go down from my cheeks, to my lips, to my chin, the veins running down my throat, and throughout my whole body. But you just can't see me, can you? No. Because this is just a dream. This is just a dream. So strange. The first time you heard my voice, you were scared. And now you desire me. Well, have I become a recurrent dream of yours now? You've opened that mysterious box and it almost feels like you've opened Pandora's box. What has come out of it has the deviant feel to be something simple, but you know it to be so much more than that. A contract and a mask. All of this is just turning more and more interesting. After every new hour, with every new clue that you get, it just keeps intensifying. And again you're laying in your bed, just waiting for me to approach you. To give you the same burning pleasure that you felt the last time. If not even more. To discover and unveil new little tricks. But you do not want to be in the darkness this time. You would like one of your other fantasies to come true. Yes, yes. You're visualizing it. You want to be laying under a downpour of rain, protected by your veranda. Just feeling the breeze passing by. And this is a dream. Not everything has to be rational. You can still be in your bed. And that's exactly where you are. In your bed. Excuse me, am I disturbing you? I'm just passing by all the rooms to drop the keys. So you can go in and out whenever you want. Here. Conserve them well. By God, who is she? Have they shown you around? Just the main rooms? Well, yes, it would take a long time to show the whole palace. Oh, forgive my manners. I'm Michael. Yes, the same guy you heard on the audio file. What a handshake. Your skin feels so tender. Do you like your accommodation? You know, this is actually one of the best rooms. It's quite strange that they have given it to a first year. Usually they reserve this for people that come since a long time. Yeah, you know, 4th floor, view on the hills and to the river. That's quite something. You even have your private balcony. Which, yes, admittedly most rooms have, but it's something else when you have a view like that. I can't understand why I can't take my eyes off of her. And why does she seem so out of place? She doesn't seem like the kind of person that would have signed a contract like that. About 150 rooms. Yes, it's got a major place. There are 4 common areas, and each one of them has a wardrobe with dresses inside of it. So in the case that you do not have a proper dress for a masquerade, you can pick one from there. There are a bit of all sorts of styles. I'm certain you'll find something that fits you. I may show you around later if you wish. I first have to deliver a few more keys, and then I can provide a tour to everyone who needs it. Did you bring your mask? Great. You know, that's one of my favorite ones. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure that you are going to like it. Who wouldn't? golden and black, great decorations. Ach nein, mein Schatz, das ist kein Plastik. Do you have some German background? And do you like it as a language? You see, some people say that it's a harsh language, that it cannot be soft. But I think it depends how you say it, how you speak it. Well, anyway, it's not plastic. Those are real diamonds. No, I'm not kidding. Yes. And the one that is in the middle is a black diamond. Yes. Why do you think it was delivered with a private courier? And why do you think we cared about taking it back, in case you would have not joined the Masquerade? And you know, money is not a problem for the Red Dragonfly. This organization works more on power and trust. Money is just a derivative consequence of it. Well, if you decide to stay as a fixed client of ours and give yourself into our ways, that mask can definitely stay your possession. Yes. The details will be worked out after the Masquerade. If there is a path for you, it will be worked out after the Masquerade. May I ask what your origins are? I love that. Yes, I was always fascinated by it. Why am I even still in this room talking to her? I should be long gone, delivering the other keys. If you'll excuse me, I think it's time that I deliver the other keys. Yes, what is it? Your bathroom is right behind that door. Every room has its private bathroom. Huge, should I specify. Has its own bath, shower, toilet, and everything that you need for self-care. If at any time you find yourself lacking of something that you need, you can give us a call at the reception, at the phone that you have just there, and they'll bring everything you need right up. If you find yourself to be thirsty, hungry, there is some stuff right there in the refrigerator. This is not a hotel. You are all our appreciated guests, so we replenish the thing whenever you need it, and whenever you see fit. You can drink and eat everything you want, free of charge. I'm afraid I really must go now. Yes, tell me. Like I thought, she looks nervous by the idea to be left alone. I still don't understand. How could she accept the invitation? She's not the kind of person for this. But more importantly, why can't I just break this conversation off? Tell you about myself. That's not something I commonly do, dear. No, I tendentially don't open up to our guests. Listen, you have nothing to be worried about. All the details will be given later. But I can tell you that there is this sort of prelude to the Masquerade. So today there will be, a little bit of a buffet and some minor celebration tonight. The real Masquerade will be tomorrow night. And by Sunday, let's say after lunchtime, everybody will return home. That is how it works here. Yes, you could say that I am the one in charge. Although I am not the host. The host is a very dear friend of mine. Like I said in the message, I unfortunately have no clue what the host has seen in you, who you are to him. But if he invited you, that means that you played a role in his life, which he considers important. Perhaps he has found you somewhere else, on social media, for example. Maybe he has found a photo of you and remembered you. It could be any reason at all. It will be up to you to accept his offer on Sunday. Yes, it is okay to see the other guests. The rule that everybody needs to have a concealed identity is something that needs to be respected tomorrow during the Masquerade. It is more of a symbolical thing. Let's just say the whole celebration, the Masquerade, was born with that kind of concept, and so we still apply it. No, it could give that idea that we are like a sect, but we're not. We are just an intermediary between opportunity and talent. I should really get going now. So, if you should feel the need, this is my card. This is my private telephone number, which will last only for the next 2 days, after it will be erased. If you have any inquiry, you can call me up, and I'll try to help you in every way I can. You're welcome. Here. Usually the Masquerade starts about 10 p.m. But sometimes we change. The official timeline will be given tonight. No, if you'll excuse me, I really need to be going. I usually don't stay talking with our guests this long. I have a lot of people to meet and greet, so I really need to get going. I'm sorry. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is it? Oh, you need help to unzip your dress. Yes, of course. Is this an attempt of courtship on our side? Why would you put a dress like this, knowing she was coming alone? There, it's down. I'll leave the room now. If you need anything, just call me. Yeah. See you later. Are you having a good time? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I don't know. I see you here, cornered, isolated, quiet, with that mostly empty glass of champagne. I know it can be a little bit overwhelming the first year. You feel a bit out of place, you don't know anybody. Well, have you been enjoying the music at least? Yeah? You like classical music? Yes, this is the direction that we usually strive for in this kind of masquerade. We play compositions that have been weaved throughout the centuries by some of the greatest composers that have ever lived. Today you've heard some Beethoven, Mozart, Wagner, Tchaikovsky, Chopin, Salieri. You don't know who Salieri is? Salieri, let's say he was a rival of Mozart. Yeah, I don't know if there was jealousy or some other reason. It is assumed that he actually poisoned Mozart. Of course, there is no foundation to these claims, but it is theorized that that is what happened. They're actually just going to play the last song for tonight. Would you like to dance with me? There's no need to be shy. Come on, just take my hand. I will lead the way. No, whatever, just leave the glass on that table, yeah. The waiter is gonna take care of it, come on. No more excuses. you can put one of your arms around my shoulders, just as if you were hugging me, like a real large hug. And with the other hand, you place it on my hip. Yeah. And I'm going to take it just like this, and we're going to move. Just follow my moves. See, it's easy. You've got yourself a real classy outfit tonight. Is that part of our collection, or is that from your own wardrobe? I see. It's a good choice. Combined with that mask, well, you certainly are one mysterious person. Well, thank you. I do what I can. So tell me, what are your talents? What is it that you do that you're really good at? Oh, really? Huh. What I am good at? Oh, sweetheart. I'm good at making people trust me and lead them to success. And I am good in a few other things that I prefer not to disclose as of now. Yes, well, you know what they say. Give to a man a mask and he will reveal his true self. The fact is that my true self is being reserved. I do not easily open up to anybody. The very fact that I'm dancing with you. Yeah, exactly. Why am I even dancing with her? That's quite something rare. I don't share this kind of bond with a lot of people. No, I'm not lying. Have you seen me dance tonight? I've passed the whole night talking to everybody here. Privileged. Well, it's up to you to decide whether you want to use that word. It's just unusual, that's all. I don't know what it is about her, but I'm so attracted to her. I haven't felt this in years and years. Yesterday in her room, during dinner, and now, all the times I've talked to her. I feel drawn to her. And I thought that I was never gonna feel this again. It's the fact that my heart is racing. Sign of romanticism. You're a good dancer. Yes. You had cold hands before. They have warmed up now. Were you anxious by any chance? So she actually really feels better when she's with me. I have no idea why she trusts me this much. If only she knew who I am. Well, I cannot answer to your question directly, as in I cannot point fingers at people, but I can tell you that in this room we have certain kind of figures like modern music composers, which play in some of the most notorious theaters throughout the world. We have some of the most prominent investors in stock market and cryptocurrency markets. I don't know if you're familiar with market terms, but if you have ever heard of the term whale, in this room there are some of the biggest whales of the planet. Let's say big enough to influence the price of the Bitcoin. So they create fluctuations in the market whenever they want and see fit. It's all a game and strategies, to get richer and richer, taking advantage of people that do not have patience, that want to make a quick buck, and just creating panic. There are also some dangerous figures in this room. People that stay in the dark but have control over a lot of things. Assets, banking systems, and real estates. Huge stuff, you know. But there are a lot of artists in here, actresses. We have models, we have everything. And now maybe we're going to have you as well. Oh, well, seems that the last song is fading out now. Are you ready for what comes next? Oh well, it's the moment of the main attraction of the night. That's gonna start in about 5 minutes. I think it has come the time to ask her, 'cause I'm so curious. You don't seem like the kind of person that would have joined us, to be honest. When I handed out the invitation, I didn't know to whom I was sending it. But now that I see you, that I talked to you a couple of times, you seem too sweet for this. I mean, maybe I'm just having a wrong impression of you, but what made you actually come? What made you sign that contract? Yes, okay, the success and everything, I understand that, but you don't mind the ritual at all? What do you mean, what ritual? The whole process that was explained in the contract. Well, this... She seems legitimately scared now. Didn't you read the contract? What do you mean, what am I talking about? Sweetheart, in the contract it was written clearly, black on white, that the first step to join the Red Dragonfly is the sexual commutation between two parts. You are going to be selected by one of our prominent clients, and you are going to satisfy his sexual needs. And then he will have to satisfy your sexual needs. It was clearly stated. What is she saying? No, it can't be. What do you mean it was not mentioned anywhere? Are you trying to make a fool out of me? It is a process that is repeated every year. Our most powerful clients, male and female, will choose someone else to have the commutation with. Are you for real? Okay, calm down. No need to. No need to behave like that. No, I didn't see the contract. It's not me who hands them out. It's the host himself who writes them. She seems way too thunderstruck by this to be faking it. But how can it be? Fine, okay, listen. No need to make a tantrum, alright? No need to panic. I'm going to trust you. I'm gonna check the contract tomorrow. And I sincerely hope you're not lying to me. You're not lying to me, right? Okay. Fine. No, this is actually taking me off guard as well. I had no idea. I'm going to think on something. How to get out of this. Now, you know that you're not allowed to leave. That goes against protocol, and it is even above my control. Yes, I have a lot of control, but that's like rule 101. I cannot let anyone out. They would instantly dismiss me. And I cannot afford to have that. Yes, that man with the tunic that is entering, and the hood, he's the one who is going to make the ritual. He will be walking around that platform, and he will point at the guest, who will be entitled to choose someone from the crowd in order to have this portrait, after which they will retire to their private room and do whatever they need to do. Okay, it's about to start. Stay calm. How did I get myself into this? Now I have to protect her? The funny thing is, I want to. It's not that I feel obliged to do so, but she just awakes that part of me. I'm still not sure why, but I'm just gonna follow my guts. Okay, he's picking that person now. He is going to go. Yes, that is his choice. Now they are going to retire in the rooms. And the man in the tunic is going to pick the next person. Now he picked that woman. And she is going to pick someone from the crowd. Yes, it could be either gender. Well, that's one exciting part of it. You don't know who you're choosing because of the masks, unless you recognize some people by their physiognomy. They're going to retire now. It's the turn of that man now. I recognize him. The man who is up now for choosing. He's the man that I mentioned before. The great investor in the stock market. His name is Jonas. Some of us call him the pig because of his tendencies in the bedroom. He keeps it barely legal. Fortunately, we are standing quite far away. There's no way that he's going to pick her. Well, he's taking his time. I know him. He likes to search for a prey of sorts. He is not one to be trusted. He's taking so long, I can't believe it. He's actually looking around the whole f***ing hall, I hope. Oh no. He's actually nearing here. Are you kidding me? Stay calm, he's not here yet. She's squeezing my hand. I can understand that. If she didn't know that this was going to happen. It's not fair. No, it's not fair. I don't like this. I never asked for this. Why does everybody lie? Why did Raphael lie to me? Why did he write those contracts like that? Fuck. No, damn it, he's pointing now the finger at her. Of all the people, what can I do now? I do appeal your decision. Yes, I can. I am the one in charge here. You're just a guest. Doesn't matter how powerful you are. I can overrule your decision. She is mine. That's the only thing that I can do. And I know that I have the power to uphold this. And he has to accept it. No, you don't get to argue with my decision. She is mine. Oh, they should have kicked him out a long time ago. It doesn't matter how powerful he is. He must have seen her yesterday at the dinner and must have recognized her physiognomy. He searched for her. Of course, she's so beautiful. You stay the f*** away, pick someone else. You have no power against me. Come on, let's go. You really f***ing her to do that. Come on. Are you right? What are you doing? Why are you stopping now? Please, let's just go in the private room. Can you just trust me? Right now I am the only friend you have here. Please? You don't have the keys to your room. Remember? You had to put them down before coming to the Masquerade. Now please, just follow me into this room. I ask you to trust me just this once. Come on, you have seen that what I've done out there? I have never done it for anyone else. Just where else do you want to go? There is no other place to go. Come inside. Please. Thank you. Okay, don't scream. Don't scream. There's no need. Hey, calm down. Calm down. I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to do anything to you. Okay? I'm not going to do anything. Listen to me. Just take the mask off and breathe, okay? Take it off. Or just throw it across the room. That's fine too. Yes, breathe. God, she's devastated. Poor damn Raphael. He's gonna hear from me tomorrow. This is unacceptable. It's already so much that we still have people like Jonas in our group. That pig. But to lie on the contract as well, what is he thinking? This could bring the whole organization down. No, I would never do anything like that. I would never do that. I'm not gonna lay a single hand on you. You see that bed over there? You're going to sleep there, all alone. We're not going to have sex. I'm not going to touch you. Nothing. I'm gonna put myself on that armchair, and I'm going to sleep there. We're just going to pretend to be doing our things, and tomorrow you do whatever you want to do. You leave the place, you stay, whatever it is you want to do. I will give you the right to do it. I will fight for it. Listen, I promised that no harm was going to come to you. Right? I promised that from the first recording, and that's what I intend to keep as a promise. So you can trust me. Yeah? Are you calming down? Good. I am mortified for this. You have to believe me. I never asked for this. I'm so sorry. How do you feel? You can stop being anxious. You are safe. There is nothing perilous here. There's only you and I. And I'm not even going to touch a hair of you. Even when she's sad, she is so beautiful. But I don't want to see her sad. I usually just think about women. Am I actually falling in love? Is this love? I don't remember. I don't remember how love feels. Is this love? Why I did what I did? That man's name is Jonas. He's the investor I talked about, and he is, like I was telling you there, he's kind of a dangerous person. If you would have been with him right now, I don't even want to imagine what kind of things you would be going through. He's A sick, perverted son of a bitch. I know, because I talked to him a couple of years ago about it, and I've seen the girls that he slept with, in what conditions they came out from his room. I told him to keep it down, but there is only so much that I can do. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why I stood up for you. I haven't done this for a bit over 10 years. I can't believe I'm saying this. You know, normally, I wouldn't be the kind of person for you. I was right when I said that you don't look like the person that would fit in here, because you don't. And the truth is that you wouldn't fit with me either. I am the kind of man that likes to experiment a lot in bed with girls and women that are as curious as I am. And I don't bond easily. Actually, I don't bond at all. And yeah, I don't know what it is about you. Listen, I just want you to rest, okay? I want you to take your clothes off or keep them on, whatever. There is a pyjama right there in that closet. You can put it on, take a nice bath, and then you slip it off. I don't really want to have this conversation right now. I owe it to you. I think I've done a lot for you already. Fine. I don't do this since I haven't stood up for anyone. I haven't had a romantic relationship with anyone since I lost my wife. I lost her to a car accident. And that was the only time in my life where I actually experienced love. Yeah. Let's see, I don't know what I felt when I found out about it, because there was a man in her car as well. And I discovered that she was betraying me with him. So I don't know how much worse it can get than that. So I lost all faith. And I don't know what the f*** it is when I saw you. But I can't control it. I can't control it. I don't even know what I did out there. I overruled one of our most powerful clients, and I hit him in the face. For self-defense, obviously, but still. What are you? What are you? How did you manage to get this effect on me? I don't get it. And that is why I'm saying, I want you to stay away from me. Go to the bed, and I go to the armchair. Because I do not understand what I'm feeling for you. And I think you've had enough for today. I don't want to touch you. So please, just go. She's holding on to me now. She's trusting me again. I feel so ashamed of what happened. Does she want me? Does she desire me? Does she resent me? I feel so dismayed. Maybe more than her. I don't know how to interpret her touch. She holding my arm like that? What does it mean? I'm not used to this anymore. No, it doesn't really hurt anymore. He hit me pretty hard on the chest, but it's not the first fight I had. I have some martial arts knowledge, so my resistance is decently high. But thanks for asking. How are you? Does she want me to touch her back? I promised I was not gonna touch her. Does she want that? I would like to caress her, to pass my hand on her cheeks. You feel better? I'm glad to hear that. She's letting her hand up my arm. I think that might be an invitation. Please, I hope I'm not wrong with this. Are you sure you're alright? Thank God. She tilted her head to my hand. She was waiting for this. Yes, it's true. I told you that we are not a sect, because that is what I truly believe. It could seem like we are the Illuminati, but I don't deny that we have strange routines, but we just let ourselves go to a part of the nature that we think we want and that we need. And it's consensual. At least it's meant to be, which is why I'm off that your contract didn't explain that. You want to get out of your dress? Yes, I can help you unzip it if you want. Okay, turn around. There, it's done. What is she doing? She's taking it off in front of me? She's not going to the bathroom?